Right side Aldridge. And here is James. He's got 11. That shot is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
A low release push shot for Jaren Jackson on the perimeter. The form is a bit unorthodox, but it's consistent, and he gets it off quickly. And by the way, he's a 7-footer.
Shot's good from the chosen one.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now, here's Barrett. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. You know, Smitty, when defenders close out, Jaren Jackson has shown the ability to attack off the dribble.
Also, Kevin, despite shooting with his right, he almost always drives to his left. Comfortable finishing with either hand in the paint.
In Los Angeles, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And Los Angeles with some changes. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Aldridge. Snow comes in for James. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Grizzlies, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Barrett. Now here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Basket counts. The chosen one's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Baines. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Carter-Williams, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Lakers working the ball around now. It's good. 24 points for the chosen one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Morant with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
And the confidence Morant has in himself is special. Knows he can knock those shots down in bunches.
And yes, it's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
It's definitely been challenging the defense here early on. Not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant is out there with Barrett. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
The pass to the chosen one. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
To the paint, here's Morant, and he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
You know, Steve, so much goes into being an effective bench player. What do you like to see in a team's sixth man?
What I love, Kevin, is a guy that can come off as a sixth man is he doesn't disrupt what's going on with the starters. Also, he's ready. And most of those guys that wins that award, they don't need time to adjust to the game. They come in and make an immediate impact.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's good. Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact. And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
He couldn't have played it better. There was just enough room to get the shot off.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pulls it from the elbow. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And for Memphis, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Barrett, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. Here's Morant following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
The three, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Beers for all, MOT beer mug, MOT basketball.
Morant, yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got 14 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Brooks checked in for Bogdanovich, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
In 2006, when Aldridge was drafted, he went second overall. Judging from the multiple All-Star appearances, that's justified.
Grizzlies have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And that one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 31. Snow, the pass to Millsap. Baines with the block. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Carter Williams with the ball. And again, Memphis no good. LA has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. The shot's good from Snow.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Now here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Back to Carter Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. They get a hand on it. Fast break. The Lakers throws up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's Brooks in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 6.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Stevenson, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's Brooks on the wing. Pass to Baines. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Brooks against Snow. That one, no good. Nice D from Brooks. Here's Baines. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Here's Morant, and he drops it in from the low post. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half. We've got Snow and Van Vliet out there with the chosen one. That's Lance Stevenson. That's the Laker 5. Out to the wing. Barrett wide open. He fires. Kept alive. Clark. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
In all of his athleticism on display there, Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard. And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Bogdanovich wide open. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
The chosen one laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The chosen one's got 35 in the game. They double him with Stevenson. Pass to Valanciunas. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Lakers. Stevenson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the chosen one. Second chance shot. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Barrett dishes to Morant. Pass to Clark. To the inside. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Clark.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever had a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs, it was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
Now, here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
That one drops for him.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Here's Morant. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's the chosen one. And he finishes nicely on the layup. The chosen one's got 40 points.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
Floats one up, and Morant finishes inside.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. LeBron passes to the chosen one. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Morant comes with the double team. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Caruso.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
The chosen one hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. The chosen one's got 42 in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Now, here's Barrett. Now the pass to Bogdanovic. Feeds it to Valanciunas. And the shot goes in. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And he comes up with the deuce.
As a coach, this is how you like your plays to end. Aldridge with a high percentage look.
Pass to Jackson. No good on the shot. Lakers leading by 19 points. Caruso kicks to LeBron. Here's the chosen one. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now, here's Barrett. Now, Morant passes to Barrett. There's the triple. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Barrett. Comes up empty down low. Here's the chosen one. Up again, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
LaMarcus does this well, getting into the mix and creating buckets off the offensive rebounds.
Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pass to Morant. Barrett with the ball. Throws it up high. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprise, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's the chosen one. Stolen by Jackson. And there's the pass to Bogdanovic. You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And, Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
No good from the chosen one. The Grizzlies trail by 21.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the chosen one.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. Good.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
Here's Farrell. It's tipped. Pass to the chosen one. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's now 30 points for Ja Morant.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the first one drops.
And the work ethic that Morant has, it sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
So it's the Lakers now. It's an 18-point lead. There's the feed to O'Neal. He dishes it to Aldridge. Passes it to O'Neal. Here's the chosen one. And again.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this...
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. See you later. The 2K Sports postgame show.
Shaquille O'Neal to my right, Kenny the Jet Smith on my left, right here in the middle, I'm Ernie Johnson. And a chance now to head down to the locker room for our postgame interview.
Hey, what's up? It's Shaq. Listen, you've been on one the last few games. Wow. What do you think you have to do to sustain this level of production?
To sustain, I'm just going to have to stay in the same rhythm, game to game. Not overthink things too much, get points within the construct of the offense. We also have great locker room atmosphere, everyone rooting for each other. But at the same time, we keep each other grounded, keep each other humble, man. And when you do that, I think all things are good to come.
You have a lot of poise, young man. Congratulations.
And that's going to do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Jet, for the Diesel, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew. The entire 2K Sports crew. That's everyone. Ernie Johnson. Have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, the first tip, the final buzzer, man. We've got to play our hardest effort and yeah. Oh, look, you gotta keep this going, man. We're gonna get to play. Absolutely.
How you going? Honeybee.
Yo, what's up, man?
Stay focused on your workout.
What's up?
What's good?
Once you pick your jumper, it's time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
And if you're not feeling one of your builds, you have the ability to make 6 total builds and play 1 test game for each one. In the NBA 2K21 demo, you can also hit a quick game. That's right, you'll be able to play 5 total games with access to 4 stacked teams. Current Clippers, currently.
Today,
It's the Damian Lillard injury. Apparently, he's going to miss quite a bit of time with this one.
Dame's an OG. Huge bummer.
I agree. How can you not be a fan of this guy? After that shot that he made in the playoffs, I mean, wow. Talk about your grace under pressure.
Forget grace. My man Dame is ice cold, Hank. We're talking cooler than a polar bear's toenails. Oh, yeah.
Wow, what an analogy. You'll get no argument from me on that one, Hornet. Dame's an ice-cold killer, and the Blazers are going to miss his shot-making and leadership. How can they make up for his lost production? I mean, we're going to talk about it after this quick break.
That was an outcast lyric.
It was awesome. This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Los Angeles Lakers.
Get hip or get stuff.
There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. They've got Siakam, Malik Beasley out there with Lowry. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Caruth in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge, the chosen one out there with LeBron James, and it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. Clark, great guards tonight for both teams. Did you ever spend any time in the backcourt at any level when you were playing?
No, I was a ball-handling forward, Kevin, and it served me well, but I was not a guard. I was a forward that could dribble and pass fairly well.
So you were ahead of your time, because that's all we see now in the NBA, right? Guards are not always bringing the ball up.
Yeah, you know, somebody just mentioned that to me, Kevin, that I was maybe a tad ahead of my... time back in the late 70s.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from the chosen one. Great D that time from James. Here's the chosen one. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Fast break, here they come. Lowry passes to Caruth. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Anderson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. James outside. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Anderson. 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You've got to wrap him up. You've got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
And again, Toronto no up. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's the chosen one. The three-pointer, no good. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Floats it up there for Siakam. Here's the chosen one, now recovering, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Beasley with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He said they have to come after LeBron James in waves and build a wall between him and the bucket. And that's easier said than done, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Siakam, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Aldridge kicks to LeBron. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Beasley, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The shot's good from the chosen one.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Now, here's Lowry, hoping to put that miserable performance against Phoenix behind him tonight. And there it is for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's the chosen one. 6 points for him. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. James in the post. He picked up 18 points in their last one against Memphis.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Lowry against James. Here's Caruch. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Los Angeles. Snow comes in for Alex Caruso. Norman Powell's checked in for Toronto. Collison comes in for Kyle Lowry. Powell down low, working on James. The shot by Powell, no good. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from the chosen one. Siakam passes to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Lets it go from 14. And the Raptors miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Pascal Siakam.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors, trailing by 2. LeBron grabs the miss for Los Angeles. They've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. The shot's good from the chosen one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Clark, last couple years, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge, a gigantic weapon for a lot of teams. You live by it, you die by it. Some teams can accept, though, the ramifications of a bad shooting night.
Yeah, I think it's too big a premium not to really overweight the three-point shot. A 50% premium on that particular field goal when it goes down. But I do like to see balance. Attacking the rim, spacing the floor. I love to see guys and teams shoot the mid-range shot as well. But the three-point shot and the way teams use it and shoot it is here to stay for sure.
Stevenson's checked in for the Lakers. Outside Irving. Passes it to Caruth. Back to Irving. Beasley outside. Hits it from three-point range. Beasley's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Irving is out Derek Lowry. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Caruth in at the 5. And Clark, ordinarily quiet by nature, LaMarcus Aldridge has become a more outspoken leader in recent years.
Yeah, and that's a good sign. Sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone for the good of the team. Aldridge is, by nature, a laid-back, quiet guy, and sometimes that can work against the team. But in his case, he realized that he needed to be more vocal and stepped into doing that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Grizzlies was terrific. He contributed 51 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try.
To double him might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Siakam looking around. That one misses. The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Caruso. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Raptors with the lead. Floats it up there for Siakam. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Lowry following the bucket by the Lakers. Beasley kicks to Siakam. No good that time. Nice D from Aldridge.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Shots good from the chosen one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Siakam. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in and stolen by Irving. Pass to Lowry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A 5-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. Clark, what would your dream backcourt look like? If you were going to design one, what would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range, and the ability to make plays for themselves and others, and also be very solid at the defensive end. You know, you think about some guys that will fit that bill. I look at a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, who really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's the chosen one. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Braves checked in. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to James. The 3. Here's the chosen one. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Norman Powell's checked in for Irving. The Lakers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And that one misses. Here's Toronto now. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Beasley. And the rejection by James.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Gray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's the chosen one, covered by Beasley. No good from the chosen one.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's a 12-point Toronto lead.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Beasley outside. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Beasley's got 8 here in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's the chosen one. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And the pass to Powell. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. 15-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Here's the chosen one. 23 points in the game. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. The shot by Powell, no good. The Lakers shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. Gray, that's good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here is Lowry. He's covered closely. It's Beasley on the wing. No good on the triple. And so it's Toronto. 13 points up. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got the chosen one. Aldridge out there with LeBron James. And it's Caruso in at the 2. Raptors leading by 11. Now Beasley. And stolen by James.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
Pass to Beasley. Now, here's Lowry. Siakam outside. Clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state. And being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings, that's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
First free throw is good. Siakam hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Raptors leading by 11. Here's Karuch. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Pass to Karuch. There's the 3. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Caruso, the pass to LeBron. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to the chosen one. 2 points. That one goes. The chosen one's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Lowry's shot is good.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's the chosen one. Now recovering. Here's the chosen one. No good that time. Good work defensively by Lowry. Fires from the wing. And it's Karuch missing. Lakers trail by 14. There's the pass to the chosen one. Here's Caruso. Now recovering. It's stolen by Lowry. Passes it to Siakam. A beautiful reverse layup. Siakam's got 23.